Hello everyone and welcome back to Korea. What are we doing as Korea? We are currently waiting for the Renaissance to spawn so we can try and knock that out, aren't we? We beat up Jinzhou and taken a few of their provinces. Oh, what's this? Sinmun Office. Subjects who feel they've been exploited or treated unfairly by the government or their overlords have little or no chance to voice their concerns. It's been suggested that we form a special branch of the government to review these cases. Oh no, that sounds like an awful idea. But unfortunately, as far as the in-game... That's actually good. That's for the rest of the game, -1 on rest and 5% stability cost. That's actually really good. We are going to have to take a loan, but I'm not too concerned with those benefits. We also need to free the Confucianists of Jinzhou from their oppression of the Jinzhou horde. Of course. Okay, so yeah, we have claims all over that. We can get one more claim here. That's all we can do claims-wise on them. Question is, do we attack them straight away? Well, as soon as the truce runs out, which is 61. Could also go... Oh no, we allied them, so we don't want to go after them. So we could attack them in 61, or not, I guess is the decision. Okay, we can get a 12. Any good trade? We have got a good trade at place, so let's do that. Ming desires some of our Diplo points. God, I hate being a tributary. This is awful. I hate having to give somebody stuff on a regular basis. It's nasty. Wrong. Ming, you should stop being my overlord and become my tributary. How do you feel about that? Apparently, we'll take 7 war exhaustion and a 7 stability hit. Okay, so that isn't going to happen. At least we have Ming defending us from the vile Japanese. We know that as long as we have our friend Overlord Ming, the Japanese, even if they were to betray us, can't actually do us any harm. Actually, what might not be a bad idea, and it looks like if we were to take Yaren here, we'd just be able to do it, is fabricate claims on Ainu and take this little peninsula here, or is it, would you call that an island? It's an island really, isn't it? Take that off of Ainu. I think that'd be a good idea. Because then we'd have a much easier route into Japan when we want to conquer them in the future. And obviously we will want to conquer them. Now, another thing, obviously, as I said before, we need to have a large horde on the border of Ming. Currently, there aren't even any hordes that are half the size they need to be. Maybe we could become a horde for a bit. Is there a way to swap to horde government type? That'd be good. I mean, I don't think I've ever said that before. But in this case, it would actually be a good thing. Also, oh, there's the Renaissance. I was about to say, do we keep waiting for the Renaissance to spawn and building up our monarch points, or do we buy the next lot of techs? Seeing as the Renaissance has just spawned, might as well go ahead and start trying to embrace it. There we go, most of the way there already. We're going to have Ming's declared war on the Oirat. They're going to force them to be a tributary state. We got some rebels rising up. How many and where? 14k. And in one of the 2 provinces we conquered. Most likely this one. So let's bring our men over to here. The nobility demand more power. That is an estuary, and I've already given it to the Merchants Guild. We have another fort up here which doesn't belong to anyone, so we'll give the nobility that. Because the nobility owning a province increases the province's defensiveness, and thus makes it so that forts are more effective in that province. So the best people to put in the province are therefore the nobility. Fight! Fight them! Yes! Shock damage received minus 10%. Excellent. It's a great trait. Oh, can you imagine combining that with the trait Spain can get, I believe, in the next age, Age of Reformation, where they get minus 30% shock. That'd be not minus 40% shock, while shock is still pretty darn relevant. That'd be huge. Caution, were you not a tributary either, or were you just allied to the Oirat? Okay, let's go ahead and slap down a bit more development. We almost have it embraced. This seems like it's been cheaper than the one I did in Japan. Ming demands some of our monarch points. What's our king like? We still got a great king. We do. He's pretty old now, though. I feel like we can get a better heir, but I also don't want to ditch all of our prestige. And by all of it, I mean the tiny bit we have and then loads of stuff we don't. Ooh, more free monarch points. I will take them, thank you very much. It's not enough to actually get any developments. We can't see by hovering over them, at least while we can't afford it, how much each one will increase the Renaissance by. We then also need to save up to be able to actually embrace said Renaissance. That's going to take a short while. Okay. At least once we've spawned the Renaissance, we can go and conquer whatever's left of Jin Zhao after Hixie here is done. Without too much issue. We also need to pay off this debt. Okay. Nope. There we go. So the Renaissance is now present in Korea. And we'll expand from there. How much is it going to cost us to embrace it at the moment? 300. That's quite a bit. It's going to take us a while to save up that. We might even get it quicker if we were to attack Jin Zhao. And try... Oh, we can actually get some more men. Let's do that. Might even work off better if we were to attack Jin Zhao and take all of their money. Obviously, we're breaking a truce currently. We can't be seen to do that. We are an honourable people here in Korea. Also, guys, if you decide we're going to play a Korea game, that's probably the one time you'll see me... In fact, wait. Yes, you'll see me take naval and maritime ideas for... Actually, maybe not maritime. Nope, they don't have any increased durability. This one, though, increased ship durability. And yeah, ship durability is in quality as well, so we'd want to grab that. This is, of course, for the Korean. We've got another 5% there, so that's 10% in total. Sorry, that's 20% in total. Then we'd need to somehow scrape another 15% ship durability from somewhere. Let's pay back that debt. There we go. I'd assume we're able to get ship durability from policies. I mean, it's not something I ever really look into. Yeah, there's 5% there if we take humanist ideas. I can't see any more on there. What about if you combine maritime with stuff? Ship durability, there's 5% there. Okay, so we're still missing 5%. There must be another 5% ship durability we can get somewhere. Perhaps there's an event or something that can occur? Current ship durability is your bog standard 100%. Ooh, you give me some money. We need our money so we can embrace the Renaissance. Now, I wonder how much Hixie is going to take from Jin Zhao. I hope they'll at least leave the coast, so we can eat the coast and then get up to Yeren. In fact, what do they need to unite the tribes? Can I see? No, I can't. Is it Jinzhou that they need to unite the tribes, or is it this that we've got? I think it's this province here that we took. And then Hingen up there. The Royal Heretic, and Ming needs more points. National unrest, or we annoy Ming. I really don't want to annoy Ming. Ming's scary, I'll take the unrest. Oh god damn it. Hikesy. Now we're gonna have to break our alliance. Who are you allied to? Just me. Promising trader, okay, that's not a bad thing. Hey look, let's break our alliance this way. There we go. Problem solved. More stability is stipulated in Confucianist teachings. We don't need this here anymore. We have claims on the 2 provinces they own. What we do need is to work on claims on this guy. We can get one on Girin, on their capital. And then we want to probably try and get ahead of them on Miltech, because we're not going to beat them in a fair fight. We can get over 3,000 men though, and a couple more ships. I'm not going to do that now. I'm going to... In fact, no. We're not near Monarch Point Cap. It'd actually be more efficient to wait to take the next institution until we're at Monarch Point Cap. And what type of ships do we want? We have 8 galleys, 11 transports. We have 7 light ships. I'm going to grab one more transport, so it's an even number. And then I'm going to do the same with light ships. Also, if you weren't sure what I was talking about with institution efficiency a second ago, what I mean is the longer we wait to take tech, the more chance there is of us getting tech bonus cost things here by other people taking the tech before us. So if we wait till all of our Diplo points are maxed out, the max out will actually be even higher due to the fact we haven't embraced the Renaissance yet. Then more people will have taken the text, so the text will be cheaper for us, and also it'll give more time for the Renaissance to spread, which will mean that the Renaissance will cost less to embrace. So overall, by taking your time and waiting, you actually end up spending less both on the Renaissance and on teching in general. I'm going to grab myself a few advisors. Help, because we do want that to get our techs up. But yeah, we can sit on the whole thing for now. We may want to take military as soon as possible though, so that we can fight Girin. The thing is, there's no easy way to know. Actually, I tell a lie. We can easily know where. Okay, I can't pick countries I neighbour. That's kind of annoying. Girin, or whatever they're called. I'm calling them Hikesy is what I actually meant. Where the hell was I getting Girin from? Anyway, they only have 7,000 troops in total. We can see those 7,000 troops, so we could easily beat them in a fight. They have a 4-shock leader though, so maybe not. So yeah, we would be flanking them. We have the cavalry to do the best damage against them, and we'd be able to bring in reinforcements. So my money would be on us in that fight, but I don't know how many more men they'd then be able to bring up. They have 20,000 manpower, and they also have banner troops. Ming is influencing Ryukyu. They will build Ryukyu into the greatest power state in the game. Good old Ryukyu. So, yeah. Do they have anything in the way of forts? It doesn't look like it. So if we were to just... We obviously can't attack them right now because we have a truce. We can get a claim on their capital though. If we were to just smash their army and then as quickly as possible spread out and occupy all of their land, we should have quite an easy time at winning that war. Well, that came up and went away again quite quickly. Wonder what that was about. More monarch points for Ming. Ming needs his Diplo. What's your tech, Ming? 454. Aren't we supposed to also gain a bonus if we're behind Ming on tech by being his tributary? Yes, there we go. Tributary state with less total Diplo technology levels than Overlord, minus 5%. So as long as Ming is ahead of us on tech, we also gain bonuses there. So we're not going to take this now. We're going to wait because it will become cheaper to take from overtime here. And also the amount we need to spend on embracing the institution will go down over time as it spreads out through our region. How fast is it spreading? Probably not very. No, it's not. We don't have particularly built up lands, so it spreads rather slowly. I kind of want to build more temples, but we're not going to, because then we'll end up going too far and actually maxing out our monarch points before we can embrace the institution. Oh, has Ming done a reform? They have done a reform. So it doesn't actually tell you what the reform does after they take it. That's somewhat interesting / annoying. It'd be nice if we had a thing here telling us what this reform did. Also, another thing I'm interested in is if you were to take the mandate of Heaven off Ming, do the reforms stay or do you lose them? Oh, we'll have to wait and see about that. Also, how's this look? We have 2, so we're going to be able to get some things. The Renaissance will eventually be embraced in all of our territories, so then we'll have 3, so we can get a decent number of these, I reckon. Also, I found out in I'm playing my own game as France. If you take war taxes cost minus 100%, at least in my France game for some reason, it meant that obviously you get war taxes for free, but I was also actually getting given back 5 military points. So every time I took war taxes, I also gained 5 military points, which is pretty nice. It's a nice little bug there. How are we doing for this? I want this to be maxed out before we start embracing anyone. We can't harmonize anyone yet anyway because we don't have any other religions in our territory. I wonder what we get for harmonizing Shinto. Because that is like a warrior's religion. No, it's not actually, it's just made up to be like that. Through stories and things, I think, mostly. There's some nice things there. Also, what do we want as our first idea group? I think humanist would be very good for Korea, but it might not be the best first idea group. We also have the obvious choices of going for things like exploration. I personally am a fan of economic. But what do you think we would want to do as Korea? We would want to conquer Japan, but we'd have to get quite a bit stronger, or we need Japan to unite before that would be possible. So the first thing we're going to do is conquer the hordes, I guess. Because obviously we're not going to be fighting Ming, that would be suicide. Kind of hard. I'm not sure what would be the best idea group for us. Maybe take espionage and try and make Ming fall apart that way. I don't think that's going to happen this patch. I'm leaning to, if we're going to be conquering, I'm leaning towards administrative. But at the same time, I'm also leaning towards humanist. Because the lands we're going into are Tengri and Shinto. So filling out humanist will give us tolerance of heretics / heathens. And it also gives us yearly harmony increase. Plus, humanist is a great idea to take first because of the minus 10% idea cost. Okay, we're going to be taking that one because we have more admin than we have Diplo. I blame Ming. Ming keeps stealing all our Diplo points. What a horrible overlord he is. I mean, I don't think he... Hey, more stab, that's nice. I don't think he's actually protecting us from anyone right now, is he? No, so the only person he's arguably protecting us against is Korea. Sorry, the Japanese daimyos. Because the people we border are all now his tributaries. Also, what happened with Oirut? I know he went to war with Oirut, didn't he? Or did that happen in my Japan game? It's kind of hard to remember what happened in each game when I record these one after another. I just finished recording the Japan episode for today. See, now we have -5% on these two, which we didn't have before, I think. I just finished recording the Japan episode for today and then went straight on to this. And then after this, I'll go on to the Janzhou episode and so on. But you guys don't see it like that, because if I were to put them out one after another straight away, less of you would watch less of them. So they go out a couple hours apart. I was surprised that the Korea episode actually got less views than the Janzhou episode, because I think playing with the new achievements and the mechanics for the Manchus, we can't actually see them here. Alright, if we were to play as Manchu, we could get Qing of China, and where's Banner Saga? Okay, there's another one you can get as well for being Manchu, where you get 100 regiments of banners. But I guess if we played as Korea, we could obviously get the turtle ships. Turtles all the way down. And there's also the older... Oh, these are in a different order, that's what I was struggling. There's the Chosen One achievement as well we could get playing as Korea. And obviously there's lots of other achievements we could also maybe get. But those are the ones specific to Korea. Also, I'm assuming... Yeah, I can't make any more claims on them. When does our truce run out with you? Next month, actually. And same with you. Truce ran out of both of them at the same time. Okay, what's your Miltech? Your Miltech is 5, so we want to take Miltech 5 before we fight them. Ideally, we obviously want to take an institution before that. I'm going to kick a few of these guys, actually, I think. I might just kick all of them for now. Yeah, we're going to kick all of our advisors just while we save up for the institution, because our admin points are getting towards the cap now. That's a decent bit more income for us. How much do we need? We need 300, we're on 180, so we need... Right now, actually, we need almost exactly 120 before the month ticked. We're getting 5 a month, so that'll take us a bit over 2 years. And our admin points are going to max out before that, as it is right now. Although the amount of admin points we can get will also increase at the end of the year, with it being longer since the Renaissance spawned. Also, it doesn't look like we're going to get lucky and actually get it in any of our territories before we get the money to buy it outright. How unfortunate. Also, I find it interesting that it seems that as a subject of the Celestial Empire, as a tributary, Ming's attacking the Oira, forcing tributary status on them. As a tributary state under Ming, we can't... Ooh, money. For once, I'm actually going to take the money. We can't be a great power, but it also seems to me Ming doesn't actually gain any points towards their great power status from their tributaries. Let's have a look at Ming's tributaries while we're at it. They've tributaried all of Southeast Asia and Malacca, and they've obviously got us. Oh, Yeren is gone. Alexei has finished off Yeren. Okay, I'm going to embrace this now. We're pretty much at the cap. Let's pause before the month ticks and we lose would lose 11 points there. And we want to grab these. Boom, boom, and boom. We're now going to swap to admin focus because we're going to take humanist. And we're going to grab that. And we also now, I think we want defensive Asian foot soldiers to help defend against the hordes. And we also want to wait for our money to tick up a little bit. Oops, not what I wanted. I keep clicking on that one, I mean to click on this up here. Okay, also in just a few more months, we'll be able to take one of these. What terrain is our capital in? Farmlands. I don't think that's going to be very useful to us. I might take the war taxes. I think that'll be useful to us. I don't think aggressive expansion is going to be a problem. Yeah, aggressive expansion is not going to be a problem. Only the hordes care about us killing hordes, and Ming doesn't care about the important thing is Ming doesn't care. I don't think this is going to be useful to us. I don't think we're going to be fighting in farmlands. We're not colonizing. This is not useful, unless maybe you're a horde or something like that. This is good. I like this. Transferring subjects, that's no good to us. Allow claims, bordering claims. Actually, that could be useful to us. If we're only going to be taking our claims in wars to try and conserve monarch points. Although we will want to... I think actually we want to grab exploration next. So that there is a chance we can spawn the colonialism institution, actually. Yeah, we'll be taking exploration next. As such, that does make this... No, not that one. This one better, but not useful to us right now. We're not going to get any more claims because we're going to war in a second. I think the best one is this one. We'll grab this one for now. Let's check force limit. We're at force limit. Be nice if I could see that army. How large is it currently? Where are they? Organised by alphabetical. Am I going the right way? Currently have 7,000 men. We have 23,000, so we should be fine. Make it so that there's the... Oh no, that's not enough. Need a few more. There we go. That's as many men as we can put in that province. Be nice if they came back to their capital. I'm going to put that up. I'm also going to go here. Reinforcement speed isn't great, but it can be useful, so we'll take it. I wonder if our general wants to... our ruler wants to be a general. Our heir's already a general, and he's actually alright. Maybe we should wait 3 more years and try and get the next tech. I think, yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to wait 3 more years and try and get the next tech before the horde does. As such, we do want to leave him there. Also, it will allow us some time to accumulate some more money, so we're less likely to go into debt during the war. This is where... now I wish I'd taken the claims next to claims one, don't I? Oh, well. You live and you learn. Unfortunately, I can only think 2 steps ahead and not 5. As some people seem to be able to in life. Is that your capital? No. That's your capital. So seeing as we don't have a truce, would you give me this? Oh, not quite. Yeah, we'll write a national epic for our country. I like doing that. Oh no, our royal marriage with the shogun has ended. We must reinstate it. There we go. Now can we please become shogun? Please? I want to be shogun. Make me shogun of Japan. If, as Korea, I take Kyoto, can I become shogun? That might be interesting to test. Or do you have to maybe be of Japanese culture? It would make sense if you had to be of Japanese culture. Also, the fact that Korean is its own culture group really sucks. Why can't they just add it to like the Chinese culture group so it's actually useful being Korean? Like, all the other culture groups have multiple cultures that are part of it. That's an odd one. But Korea, no. Korean, if you're Korean, you're Korean. You're not part of any larger group. That's how it works. We'll take the dip points, thank you. And in 2 years we can grab all these techs and then go to war with the Manchus. Do we want to build anything here? No, I don't think so. I think we do want to just accumulate our money and be ready for our war. Well, you're now at war with Cochin as well. Wow, they've really expanded. They'd actually be able to form Manchu if I wasn't in their way. Do we want this? I think we do. We don't need the admin tech. And if we take all of these first, not only will we grab this, which will make tech cheaper of all, we will also decrease the cost of the admin techs by taking the ideas. So we will take this. And that is going to be all for today, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this little sitting around looking at Korea and watching the Hordes and Ming all go to war with each other. If you want to see more of Korea, there is a link to a poll in the description, so you can go and vote for Korea there. If you don't want to see Korea, but you want to see somebody else, you can vote for all of them as well. There's the Japanese shogunate, the Ashikaga, Korea, Janzhou, Jianzhou, I will learn to say that, and Ming. Whichever game you want to see played in full, please go and vote for that. In the meantime, until tomorrow, or you watch one of my other videos today, I will see you next time. In the meantime, have a good day. Bye-bye.